Yo, you're watching the Screaming Fish here, people. Once again, I'm here for another video, but this time we are doing the top 10 after a long time. But seeing as how we're very nearly at the end of the year, also Merry Christmas. I forgot to say in my last video. Sorry about that. I know it's a bit late, but oh well. Anywho, these are the 10 movies that blew me away, that I came out of the cinema absolutely loving, and yeah, basically here I'm just here to share them with you. So you know, the usual. So, anywho, let's get into my top 10 favourite movies of 2016, and also this is in my opinion, so if you do not like my opinion, I do not care. Simple as that. So, number 10 is The Magnificent Seven. This movie had some of the best PG-13 action I've seen in years. Not to mention, I enjoyed all the characters in this movie, as well as the performances and story, and I must say that the final third of this movie is spectacular. I absolutely love The Magnificent Seven. It was a great movie in my opinion. And my number 9 choice is, well, Finding Dory. Originally I was thinking Zootopia, but if I'm honest, I enjoyed Finding Dory a lot more, because beautiful animation combined with some amazing voice acting, particularly from Ellen DeGeneres, make for one of the best animated movies to come out this year, alongside a really touching story and great characters. Pixar, guys, you've done it. Pixar, you've done it again. You've made another great movie. And number 8, my 8th favorite film of this year is Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. This movie does struggle with character development, but overall Rogue One is a truly amazing experience, as well as an excellent war film at that, and in my opinion a really good start to the Star Wars anthology movies. And it's thanks to this that I cannot wait to see the Han Solo movie. And yeah, so in other words, Rogue One, very good movie. I recommend you see this even if you come out of it don't liking it. It is, to me, Rogue One is a really good watch. And number 7. Now, my number 7th choice is going to probably surprise a few people, especially considering the reviews this movie got, but oh well. So, my number 7th pick is Suicide Squad. I know what you're thinking. How can you think Suicide Squad is better than Rogue One? Here's why. I love the characters in Suicide Squad. That they actually, like, Suicide Squad at least tried to develop its characters. To me, Rogue One didn't really do well with character development, but Suicide Squad to me did some excellent with its character development, and it also had some really good performances. The action was really fun, and I'm gonna be honest, this is the only movie in the DC Extended Universe that I've actually come out and just admitted that I love it. I actually came out of the cinema thinking this was a great movie, because Man of Steel, okay, Batman v Superman, also okay, but Suicide Squad, to me, is the only one that I genuinely love. So that is why Suicide Squad is number 7 on my list. So number 6 is A United Kingdom. This movie had not only some of the best performances of this year and a more than brilliant script to follow, but it also had the best romance story I've seen all year, and I thought the true story here, being told here, was adapted perfectly, in my opinion. So that is why A United Kingdom is at my number 6. So now we're on to the top 5, people. These are the 5 movies that I enjoyed more than pretty much any other movie I saw this year, and again, this is my opinion, so let's do this. So, the 5th best movie I saw this year is in fact Doctor Strange. The visuals in this movie are insane in a really good way. This is one of the trippiest movie experiences I've ever had, again in a good way. The origin story of Doctor Strange is told remarkably well here, and it was also told alongside some great performances from Cumberbatch and co. And to me, this is by far Marvel's best origin story since Iron Man, and I'm going to be honest, it was a really cool theatre experience in my opinion. So number 4 is Captain America: Civil War. This movie managed to balance a ton of characters while also introducing 2 new amazing ones in what was a really engaging and thrilling superhero movie, and it also delivered one of the most spectacular action sequences ever put to screen. Captain America Civil War is one of the best superhero movies ever made, in my opinion, and it is my favourite of the MCU movies to date. So, that is why Captain America Civil War is at number 4, people. So, number 3 is The Nice Guys. Great performances? Check. Complex and interesting story? Check. And great fun chemistry and lots of comedy and humour that was really effective? Check. So, now we're on to the top 2. Now, this was honestly the hardest part to do because these were the 2 movies that I enjoyed the most this year and I thought were pretty much almost perfect. So, it was really hard to really arrange these 2, but in the end I came to a decision I thought was kind of matched my opinion. So, the second best movie of this year, in my opinion, is Deadpool. Not only is this movie pretty much my favorite superhero movie of all time, but it's also the funniest movie I saw this year, as well as probably the funniest movie I've ever seen. I know that's a bit, I guess you could say a bit too far, but Deadpool is genuinely the funniest movie I've ever seen. And I'm gonna be honest, I had an absolute blast watching Deadpool. It was such a fun movie, and it was definitely worth the wait. That's what I'll say about Deadpool. So, now, my number 1. So, number 1, this is the movie that really blew my mind on multiple occasions, and I thought really was the best movie of 2016, and if I'm honest, it had a feel to it that wasn't really present in any other movie I saw this year, and it was a really good feel. It had a really good feel to it. So that is why Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is my number 1. This movie had a sense of not only joy and excitement, but a sense of being able to just escape from reality and imagine you're in this amazing world of rich witchcraft and wizardry, and that feeling that you could just escape the present day and just pretend you're in this universe. And to me, that feeling was not present in any other movie I saw this year, and that is, for that reason alone, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is my favourite movie of the year. And my mind, while watching this movie, was blown away on multiple occasions, and yeah, pretty much when I saw this with a bunch of friends, we all came out loving this movie, and it was just by far the best theatre experience I had all this year, and I cannot wait to buy this movie on Blu-ray. So yes, guys, that is my top 10 best movies of 2016. I do hope you enjoyed this, and before I go, I'd just like to ask, what were your favourite movies of 2016? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Personally, I don't really care if you agree or do not agree, but because it's your own opinion. You can form your own opinions. Opinions are great, remember that. So, guys, thank you for watching my top 10 best movies of 2016. Do hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will indeed see you in the next one, which will possibly be my 10 worst of the year, depending on how many bad movies I saw this year. And admittedly, some of them I didn't even have the guts to review. So, yeah, there's your little summarize up for my top 10 worst of the year when I get around to making it. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one, which will possibly either be this year or next year, most likely next year. But again, see you guys later. Goodbye.